I am here at the start of my adventure and my very first trail angel. This is Della and Pockets.
Hey. Hey.
And Della was kind enough to bring me all the way here, taking time out of her busy schedule, and share my excitement of starting a new adventure. Thank you very much. So I'm off. It's not actually the start point here. I have to walk 3 kilometres to get to the start point and then come back this way, but see ya! Good morning and welcome to the start of a new adventure. This adventure, 766 kilometres, going from Bearing Head in Wellington to the northern point in East Cape. It's my own route, it's not a designated through hike. I just saw on a map in New Zealand that it's sort of a green corridor all the way, and I thought, well, let's see if I can turn this into a continuous hike, and did a bit of work with the maps just to see where I could go, and managed to come up with a route going through on public land. It's 60% is going to be on tramping tracks, 20% will be on roads, mainly gravel roads, backcountry roads, and 20% will be what we call in New Zealand bush bashing. And that's where there is no trails. I'll be navigating. I've got a compass and maps, GPS just as a backup. Trying to make my way through our native bush, which most people would call jungle. It's not as hot, no poisonous animals and no snakes. I'm intentionally going to be doing paper map and compass because I want the extra challenge of trying to navigate through some of this terrain. So I think it'll take around 6 weeks, and yeah, looking forward to the challenge. I know I'm going to get lost. I know it's going to be physically hard. It's 56 kilometres of ascent, so it's going to be very hilly, almost no switchbacks, but yeah, I just wanted another really good challenge, and this will be it. Looking forward to a really amazing adventure. The first change from my plan was I thought I'd be able to drive a vehicle to the lighthouse, but it's closed to vehicles. So I'm having to walk 3 kilometres to get to my start point. And the other is I thought I'd have to be walking along the tops. But there's actually a track here. You can see it going along the side of the hill there. So it's been in this farm track, but it looks like switching to single track. So that's nice. It means I didn't have to climb this big hill here. Nice bonus. Well, it's a bonus after knowing that I have to walk this. Beautiful blue river here. Oh, here's the first hill. A lot better than one I was expecting to be having to go up. Right, there's the ocean. That's what I'm going to touch to do the official start of this hike. Fortunately, it looks like I've got to go along quite a bit till I can actually get to the ocean. Playing chicken with a sheep. So there's still water I've got to get across, but it looks like I can cross over at the end there. This is my start point. I'm on the south of the North Island at a place called Bearing Point. There's a lighthouse just up there. It's the Bearing Point Lighthouse. So yeah, I am on my way. Now I need to walk back along the the flats and around the end of that point and down the valley behind this hill. This looks like a nice spot for a rest. Look out at the birds. Oh, what's that in there? There's another bird in there. There's the wildlife. You're in New Zealand, the wildlife is sheep. Alright, back following along the river and then around following the base of these hills. Getting a hot spot on my foot, under the ball of my foot, which is unusual. So I'll just keep a close eye on that one. Last thing I want is to have blisters. So really, that's a quail sitting on there. That is a cicada. Thought I'd give you a bit of an update on gear. What changes have I made? Same footwear, got the Ultra 3.5s, same gaiters I wore on the PCT. The shoes are new. Icebreaker socks. Icebreaker in New Zealand's got a lifetime warranty, so it's equivalent to the Darn Toughs in the US, but merino socks. Got new shorts. My shorts I wore for Te Araroa and PCT are a little bit too thin in places, and I'm worried about splitting the backs of them. So got some Macpac hiking shorts, same shirt, same bra, same hat, new sunglasses, but same style. My pack is the same, except for I replaced just the shoulder straps. I've actually, so they got fresh padding, but also I put some plastic just to spread the load, greater pressure distribution, or dispersion rather. So hopefully that'll make them more comfortable. And I got rid of the stays that were along the back to give it support and hold it up, because I'm not going to have as much weight, and I actually find it carries fine without the stays. So got rid of them. I've gone to my lighter weight sleeping bag. It's still a Z pack. It's the one I used on Te Araroa. But I got rid of the zip because I never zip up my sleeping bag. I figured I might as well not carry the zip around. It doesn't affect the weight much, but it means it compresses quite a bit more than it used to. As a result, I made a new dry bag for it that fits better. And I replaced all my dry bags. I made all of those. Most of them are reduced in size as well. But the old ones were just, yeah, I wasn't trusting that they were waterproof anymore. Clothing, pretty similar. Got a down jacket for in camp. I've got a merino long sleeve top, spare socks, one pair of undies for in town, my windproof jacket, windproof pants, wet weather jacket, wet weather pants, two hats. So I've got a walking hat and a camp hat, same, two gloves, and a pair of lightweight latex overgloves. Yeah, that's about it with clothing. Got this hat and my rain hat. So not much difference there. Same sleeping pad, same pillow, same cook system. New tent. I made my own tent, so I'll give a tour of it. When I put it up, it'll be the first time I have actually put it up for real, so hopefully it's all good. Yeah, that's about the difference. So my weight, same hiking poles. These black diamond hiking poles, they're getting over 10,000 kilometers on them now, so they're pretty good. So I think my base weight is a little lighter than when I had on PCT. I forgot to weigh it, but I think it's probably around 6.6 kgs. My tent, I did weigh that, and that was 546 grams, not counting pegs. So it's very slightly heavier than the last one, I think, but I like the design better. And part of the problem is you just couldn't get the 1 ounce weight DCF fabric, so I had to go for a heavier 1.43 ounce. So that sort of affected the weight a bit. Yeah, so talk about it more as I go along the hike. Ooh, it's a hot day. I'm keeping the pace really easy. All my hard-earned fitness from doing the PCT, I've lost most of it. Just haven't been exercising, been busy with the house renovations. So yeah, I just need to build my fitness back up. So, you know, slowly building the distances each day, but the first week be pretty easy pace. And I think I've got a long section off trail, so that'll keep my pace down anyway. I am back at the car park. Right, so I have got a 6-kilometre road walk from here to get to the Rimatika Park entrance, and then won't be seeing a road for another 4 days. Missed the information board. So I'm here. I walked along that track. Oh, that's a shortcut track. There were no signs, so I walked along that track, around down to the water and down to the end, so I could touch the ocean and then back again. Right, yeah, so now 6 kilometres of road walk. Yuck! It's a road walk, but it's a pretty road walk. These trees are cabbage trees. Oh, it's nice to be in some shade. This is the first shade in 40 minutes, and it's really hot out there. About every 20 minutes or so I've been stopping and stretching. My legs really aren't used to the walking, and I've had the last sort of 5 so days was a lot of driving as I was positioning my resupply packages. That's how I'm getting my food most of the time, is every time the trail has gone near a road, even though a lot of them are very remote gravel roads, I have hung a package in the trees. Hopefully it's high enough to avoid the goats and difficult enough to get to that it keeps the possums, ferrets, stoats, mice and rats away from it. I'm only doing 2 zeros. One, I go right by a trail. The trail goes right by a town, and the other I cross a main highway, and it'll be a hitchhike to get into the city. Oh, yay! Off the main road. Rimatika Forest Pass. 2 kilometres to get to the car park where the trail starts. It's a funny looking beetle. Don't remember seeing one of these before in New Zealand. Right, that is the end of the road walking, thank goodness. My legs are Yeah, they're feeling it. My feet aren't too bad. That hot spot seemed to have gone away with the use of Body Glide. Bit of an information area. All about the things that I'm going to be seeing, hopefully. All the activities in this local area. Plants I'm going to see. Not too many bright red. The rata, I don't think it's in flower at the moment. Right, what else? Talking about the horrible possums and what they do. Yeah, talking about New Zealand. There's New Zealand coming off from Gondwana land with no snakes or mammals on board. Yeah, just coast. Bit about the Maori history in this area. And European history. What a neat place. Finally I've got to the track. It's absolute rush hour. Forgot it's a Friday afternoon. So there's a, I don't know if it's a school group or Girl Scouts, but there were heaps of them. But they're all taking off in a staggered thing. And yeah, there it is. Nice to be off the road and on tracks. Well, a nice wide track at the moment. Oh wow. Had to fill my water up. They had water in the toilets there. Already run out. Oh, this is good. They're going to have little information panels. So still talking about the North Island brown kiwi. Cool to see that. Review up the valley. Make the most of this luxury of wide paths and bridges over streams. Good bird population around here. Already heard wood pigeons, tuis and bellbirds. Whiteheads. Right. Odongodongo River, 4.5 kilometres, 1 hour 45. That beautiful tree. Information sign, and this tree has 8 different types of epiphytes and 2 types of vines on it. That's how dense the vegetation is. Oh, a bridge. Maximum 15. A bit more stable than most of the bridges I'm used to on our tracks. Caught up to 2 groups of girls. They're from a local high school, girls' high school in Wellington. I saw the one group, they were just starting to put their packs on after having a break. I was just cringing, so I gave them an impromptu lesson on a way to put, an alternate way to put your pack on. So yeah, just don't like seeing people twisting their pack by heaving it on. But this is a northern rata. So these trees start off as a vine going up around other trees. There's debate whether they kill the original trees that they go up with, or if the other trees just die naturally. So still, biologists are still, botanists are still debating that, but beautiful, impressive tree once they mature. Really enjoying being in the bush like this, especially with a luxury wide track like this in really good condition. I wasn't expecting such a good track to start with, but yeah, just lovely being in here with all the greenery and the birds and cicadas. Yeah, really nice. So that rata tree you just saw, this is what they start off at. vines going around the host tree. Always love the ferns. These purple markers are trap lines, so trying to catch the pests, the possums and the rats and the stoats. Orange markers are what are used to mark the hiking trails. Wow, that seemed to go really quick. Alright, so I'm just about at the river. Definitely not going to the first hut because that's where the school group's going, so I'll push on to the hut just after that. I think it's only 1 or 2 kilometres apart. Trail was climbing really gently, barely noticed the climb, but started heading downhill now. Just missed catching the helicopter. It's doing the Portaloo run. So all of the toilets are self-contained. They don't leak anything into the environment, and it means that they have to empty out the tanks depending how busy the hut is. I think usually it's about every 6 months or so, and it's all done by helicopter. So river's just down there, starting to see it through the trees. And every one of our huts, the backcountry huts, have toilets. Yeah, it was the one thing that surprised me with some of the huts that I saw in USA while I was on the Pacific Crest Trail, was that there was a hut without a toilet there. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about, but yeah, all of the New Zealand ones have toilets. Majority of them will have a water tank. It's usually filled through rainwater off the roof. So on this adventure we'll see a wide range of huts, I think. What do we got? Kiwi zone! Oh, we are allowed dogs here. Just have to be in a lead. Landcare research. That is weird, no hunting here. I guess it's because they're doing research. Just a very small area. Everywhere else, hunt to your heart's delight. Alright, so that's the Orongorongo River. Wow, this is flash. Alright, so I am here and I am going to head to that hut there, spend the night there. From there, where do I go? I then head up this valley up here. So no track. You know, I'm not staying at the hut. I've just seen these are not public huts. Whoops, didn't realise you had to book the huts. So yeah, I'm in my tent tonight. Track's not quite so wide, but still in good condition. Ugh, uphill. Legs are starting to feel it now. So the trail is just undulating up and down, staying up above the river, following the contour lines mainly. These are just such huge signs telling you how many people. Yeah, this is more like a traditional swing bridge. Woo! The track's meant to come out near the river in a couple of 100 metres, so I think I'll start looking for a campsite somewhere around there. Definitely my legs are feeling it. It's been a fantastic day. Just happy to be back on trail again. But yes, I need to ease my poor body into it. Hey, river. So I'm between the two lodges. And that one, and this is the access to the river, and it looks like a beautiful camp spot right here. Wow, look at that! Perfect camp spot. So I'm staying here. Here is my tent. I have designed this tent and made it myself. Yeah, so here's just the outside. It's a mirror image, so both sides are the same.